guys, so welcome back to the channel. Now we're back on the main lake and we're here for a quick overnighter. Now it is Bank Holiday Monday and it is rammed down here, absolutely rammed. Not with the anglers, but with the public, as you can probably see behind me. Picnickers and yeah, people sunbathing in the swims. I've actually just started getting some of my gear sorted in this swim, but there were another couple in here. Lovely, to be fair, and I just sort of worked around them while they were finishing off their nice cold beers, etc. So anyway, we are here for a night. I've only got a quick night, but it's very warm. No sign of spawning as of yet. Now, that's the reason I picked these shallows. One of these sort of shallow arms come off the lake. I assume this is where they start to group up before they start that period, you know, of spawning. But yeah, as of yet, no one's seen anything. So it's a large body of water to warm up, if it is down to temperatures. So yeah, that's maybe why we're slightly behind a lot of the other lakes recently spawned. But anyway, less waffle, more action. I can now get myself sorted. Just got one of my rods out, obviously not out, but we are in a swim called Monkey Puzzle, number 29. So yeah, I've never fished this one. It's on like a bend of this sort of shallow arm as it goes round. If I swing you around there, curves round obviously here, around this bend, and then down, right down to the shallows down there, where then picnickers are. That last swim right at the back. And that's where the little island is, right at the end. So yeah, that's what I know from the deeper app is that I think it's about three sort of foot all the way across, but I will double check that rather than lead everything. So anyway, let's talk more action. Let's get some rods out. Okay, so what I've decided to do is I've had a nice little lead around with the leading rod, and basically I've cast across to the far margin again. Now, it's only about 3 foot after getting the deeper out. It's quite uniformed. It's not, there's no sort of deeper areas. It's pretty much 3 foot right the way across. It's a nice shallow area, which I think there'll be this time of year. So what I've done is, like I say, I've gone across the far margin. Now there's a nice set of overhanging trees. I've cast one across to there, and it's nice, and it's not exactly firm. It's not like gravel, but it's a nice firm sort of thud. So I've got one in there, and the other one is there's a set of pads. There's 2 sets of pads, and I've gone in between the 2 pads, and I've got a lovely horizon marker there with a tall tree in the distance. Now there's also a lovely little reed line across the back there, and I've basically cast my middle, well, this is my middle rod. I'm going to cast one out to that, and yeah, and then I'm going to walk round and scatter some bait. So I'm just going to check that that spot in the middle is okay. But like I say, the other 2 I'm happy with. So I'm just going to double check this one, because I've only cast it out there once and clipped up. So I'm just going to see if it's still spot on. Let's have a little look. Right. So I've clipped up. It's a bit of an awkward swim, this. Over to that reed line. Right there. Hit the clip. Yeah, and it's boom, straight down, nice and firm. I will give it just a little tug back, just make sure there's no weed or anything on the way back through, but there isn't. I'm happy with that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is yeah, go with them 3 rods. I'm basically then going to walk round, and I'm going to scatter a few baits just around that far margin, and hopefully there'll be 1 or 2 sniffing about, and they'll hopefully get ourselves a bite. You know, early morning I would imagine, but you never know your luck through the night. So anyway, let's get these rigs sorted, get them out on the spot. Right, so they're out, guys. They're all sorted. So if I swing you around, I'll show you where I've plopped them. So here we go. Right, this overhanging tree just sticks out there. I've got one tucked up right up tight against that one, and that is on a little that's on a D-rig, little barrel wafter, and that's a amino marine from Pure Bait, amino ester, tell a lie, Pure Bait Concept. Exactly the same here on D-rig. So it's quite sort of firm areas. And my left hand rod is, there's a set of pads there and there, and I've flicked them. Oh, and another set, sort of, where are we? Another set here, I think. So I've flicked one pretty much, where are we? Up to about here. And it's a little bit shoddier, so I've just stuck a little Ronnie rig on that one and an amino marine cork ball. So that's what we're doing. And I have thrown sticked a few over, but I did actually walk round before. I'd obviously put my baits out there and scattered a few. So yeah, that's that. So can't do a lot more now apart from clear everything up, get it a bit organised and settle in. So I just want to try and catch the second half of the football because the Premier League season comes to an end today. So I'm trying to catch the back end of that, and then what I'll do is get the bivvy up, get everything organised, and I think it'll be a nice cold beer. So without further ado, beer of the week. Right, so just watching the football, and I've caught a carp that looks like a football, to be honest. Yeah, left hand rod melted off, and yeah, we've got ourselves a little fatty. So yeah, we'll go and dig her out and see where she goes. Right, there we go. Just about to have a beer, and it's rattled off. So yeah, got the bivvy up anyway. But yeah, that's a hell of a little fatty, isn't it? Like a right old little football. So yeah, this side he's got a bit of an infection on his gill plate, so I'll quickly show you that. I have just sprayed it up, but yeah, he's got a bit of an infection on the go there, so we won't keep him out long, but obviously he looks like he's ready to go. Well spawned, full of it. So yeah, there we go. Right, I'll quickly get it back, and let's go and have a nice cold beer. Fatty, isn't it? Oh yeah, lovely fat boy. There she goes. Okay, so this week's beer of the week. Now, special mention goes to Jamie Ryle, my old mucker, who messaged me, sent me a text, and suggested this. It's a cider. One I haven't tried, and with the weather being as nice as it has been, it'd be rude not to have a cider, wouldn't it? So, without further ado, this week's beer of the week is Inch's Medium Apple Cider. So yeah, I haven't tried it. Apparently, it says here, voted Product of the Year, Consumer Survey of Product Innovation 2022. 100% British apples. It's 4.5%, so it's not rocket fuel. What else did it say? Not a lot else. Yeah, says it all. Local apples grown within 40 miles of our mill. Nice, crafted in Hereford. So right, cheers Jay. Let's give this a bash. That is nice. Oh yeah, the River Wye. It's got it's not, I don't feel strong, but it's got like I don't know, it's not too sweet, not sickly, but it's got a nice little, yeah, it's not too sweet. That's what I like about it. Ooh, have we got a take on camera? If that bleeps again, I'm hitting it. To drop back. Sorry. Well, that's a first for the vlog. We've got a take on camera. Bloody tench. Right, apologies for that. False alarm, tench. So, yeah, I thought what was in. But, yeah, it's poxy tench. But anyway, like I say, very nice little drop. So, yeah, this week's beer of the week. Cheers, Jamie. Inches medium apple cider. Right, so there's me thinking it was the first proper take on beer of the week, but unfortunately, tench. So anyway, I've wrapped it up, got the rod back out. That's to the outside spots now that have gone. That tench come off of the snaggy bush there. The carp come from the pads, and then I've obviously got this baited spot in front of these reeds. So we'll see what happens. So anyway. There's obviously fish in the area, which is good. And that old football carp, what a character he was. So, yeah, he's ready to explode. So, I don't think it'll be long and we'll see some spawning, but there isn't any sign of it so far. So, Mike's been, he's been keeping his eye out. There's nothing going on. There's been guys walking down. They've walked all the way down to the shallows. There's been nothing. So, yeah, the bailiffs are always keeping an eye out, but we haven't seen of it, anything yet. So, they can't be far off though, looking at the size of him. So anyway, that's that for the night. I'm gonna have some dinner now, chill out for the night, and yeah, just take it all in because it's an absolutely beautiful evening. So I'll leave it there, guys. If anything else happens, I'll obviously let you know. If not, catch you in the morning. Right, good morning guys. Well, unfortunately it was a quiet night, to be honest. Really quiet. Yeah, nothing happened, not a bleep. So yeah, it's a shame considering you know, having that tension, obviously that carp earlier in the you know, in the evening. But there we go, that's it. Yeah, I'll swing you around. It's quite blustery this morning, but it is absolutely stunning. What a lovely swim this is. Yeah, really picturesque. But I'm going to get myself sorted and yeah, get packed up and get home, and going to go out with the family and enjoy the last day of the bank holiday. So again, thanks for all the beer of the week suggestions, guys. Keep them coming in. If you can, send us a little picture. That always helps, because I screenshot it, and then when I'm in the shop I can always you know, have a little look back through and see if I can find any of them. And yeah, again, thanks for all the comments of support through the vlogs. So yeah, appreciate that, guys. So on to the next one. So I'll probably be out now. Won't be out next weekend, but the following weekend I will. So we'll aim to get another vlog out then. So until then, guys, have a great week, and see you next time on the bank.